There is something fascinating about this life we all are living that I'm beginning to discover recently, and that's just what I want to share with you in this video. If you are seeing this channel for the first time, I'm Oluebube Adolphus, the implementation master. This is actually my second full video on YouTube. Okay, so for the past few days it has been a reflective moment of my life, kind of. I've been reserved, not posting much, not doing a lot of stuff, just more of meditation and more of being alone by myself and observing life. And there is this thing I'm beginning to discover, and I actually think that it's worthwhile that you also get to learn that. I'm going to review this thing I found out about life using trading for an instance. Now, I'm not a professional trader, but the few times I've studied trading, all this forex and stuff like that, there is something about life that skill exposes that most people don't actually recognize. But I don't know, maybe because I'm a critical thinker, I just want us to draw some wisdom from that skill. All right. So first of all, trading moves in patterns. Ask any professional trader he will tell you that trading moves in pattern. Actually, that's the reason people succeed in that profession, because they can be able to read patterns of tradings and take on that opportunity. Now listen carefully. Trading moves in pattern, and there is what we call uptrend and downtrend. Now, there is something about trading. Trading doesn't just go up like that, or let's just say it goes down. No, except there is some kind of news, that affected the market. But when you watch trading, this is how it moves. Let's say that it is in an uptrend. It will go up, come down a bit. You watch that now, then go up again and pass that previous place it reached, come down, go up, just in that zigzag way. Will I call it zigzag? Yeah, just up, down a bit, up. It will keep moving that way. And if it is in a downtrend, you will see it will go down, go up a bit, go down again, go up a bit, go down. That's just how the pattern actually works. And guess what? We are living our lives in patterns. Just check your life. Look at your life, look at your daily routine. You will see that there is a recurring pattern that is currently in dominance of your life. For instance, there are some people right now that once they wake up, subconsciously they just reach out to their phone. Just check it. There are also some people that they wake up, next thing they just have to prepare kids for school. And I'm not saying that these patterns, they might be good, they might be bad, but just check your life. When you begin to check your life, one of the things you begin to discover is that there are patterns that your life is consciously or unconsciously following. Just check it out. Now, there is this thing about these patterns that you need to discover. When you look at an uptrend pattern, you will see that it will go up. You see that now. Then there is a moment where when it comes down. Now, that is something that's so ironic about life. It doesn't go in a straight line. I'm saying this in case if there is something you are pursuing, there is a vision you are pushing. I want you to know that it doesn't come on a straight line. Yeah. It will just go up, and then you will experience some down moments. Like it will be as if you are going down. And I want to tell you that it's all part of the uptrend. If you don't give up, if you maintain that your pattern, those things that you expect to give you certain results, because the results we seek is not straight. So there is up, an initial up, then you experience some down moments where you also gather momentum to move up again. You experience some down moments where you still gather strength to move up again. That's just how life works. Check it out. That's just how life works. Whether you have an important task you are pursuing, a vision you are pursuing, that's how it works. I'm saying this so that you don't get depressed, so that you don't get devastated that things are not working out. Any successful person will tell you that that's how their life where they will experience some up and then some down moments, and those down moments we prepare them for another up. That's just how life works. Now, unfortunately, that's also how it works when someone is going the wrong path. That's something so unfortunate about life. When you also go in the wrong path, you also created that pattern. And this is how it works. You will go down. You will experience some moments of up. The person will feel like, oh, I'm beginning to be all right now. I'm getting it right now. I'm beginning to be okay right now. The next thing, the person will go down. The next down will be farther than the previous down. And after a while, the person maybe the person was just being unproductive throughout the week, and maybe one day out of the whole week the person actually did something. The person will be like, oh, I just did something, I'm proud of myself. The thing will just satisfy the dopamine, and before you know it, the person will go down more and more. Now this affects every part of our life, spiritually, financially, physically, health wise. This just affects every part of our lives. So I just want to ask you a question. Which pattern are you building? What's the pattern you are building in your life currently? Check yourself, meditate, think, list out the activities you do daily. Are those things actually leading you up? Are they leading you down? Because in both ways, there is some ironic part, like you are going up and suddenly you experience a down moment, and it seems like everything is just tearing apart, and you start going up again, no? And both way you are going down, you just come up, you feel like, oh, you are getting good right now, and the next thing you are going down again. So check your pattern. The truth is that your life cannot be any different from the consistent habits you develop. Your life cannot be any different from the consistent habits you've developed over the years. All right. So check your life. There is some patterns that you will discover that you yourself has created for yourself. Those patterns is what will lead you to the top or to the trash. This is not some kind of motivational stuff. This is just so practical. So practical. What are you building in your life right now? What habits are you currently building? What vision are you currently pursuing? This is what will determine your next 5 years, your next 10 years, because you have to start thinking the long term. All right. So I want to end by showing us a statement. All right. Now, I believe that everybody has a place that they take wisdom from. All right. I learned that from my secondary school days, when I realized that teachers don't just come and teach. When they want to teach us physics, they get a physics textbook and they draw their insights from there. They tell you Charles Law, you see it in the textbook. So I also have some kind of textbook that I use, and that textbook is called the Bible. That's what guides me for my life, in all my endeavors. So I just want to read a passage, a statement there that I will use and close. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 3. This is a book written by one of the wisest man that ever lived, Solomon, King Solomon. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 3. It says, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build. Okay, let me start from verse 1 so that you understand. It just said, there is time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot. Then verse 3, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up. Now, x-ray your life to check whether you are building your life up or whether you are on a downtrend. Check it out. Think deeply. Look at your daily activities. Now, if your life is going down, that means that you need to tear some habits. There are some things you need to tear down. There are some routines you just need to slash out of your life. You need to tear them down, and then you start building. There is a time to build. There is a time to tear down. There is a time when you are tired of the status quo that you decide that enough is enough. I'm going to change the status quo. I'm going to cut some things out of my life. I'm going to cut out some frivolities, some extravagancies, and I'm going to build this life to come to a standard where I can look back and be proud of. All right. So this is the time to build. What are you going to tear down from your life? X-ray your life. This is February. What are you deciding to tear down? And what are you deciding to build up? This is just what I came to share with you today. and I hope you found value. So if this video blessed you, I want you to subscribe and click the like button so that the algorithm can push this video to more people on YouTube. Until I come your way next time, peace.